Hello and welcome, Number Hunter 91 here, and we've got the brand new set Savage Strike here ready to be opened. I'm looking forward to this set. Unfortunately, as we are aware, there is no needle fibre, crystalline needle fibre in the set. However, I am after the Salomon Greats. I'm interested in the Time Faiths, if I can get them to work. But I'm definitely after the Salomon Greats. Borrow Savage Dragon is absolutely insane. Borrow Savage Dragon, that is the cover card. Um, There's a couple of Orcust in there that I want. I'm genuinely excited for the deck. I do apologise for the lead that is coming down here. Um, Unfortunately, I don't have a longer lead, so I can't change that, unfortunately. So let's get straight into it. That's the plastic ripped into. I will do my best at this angle with the lead in the way to keep these as in line with the camera as I can. Could have done with sorting out somewhere to put all my packets, but that's not a problem. So I do apologise that I have budged right over on the camera. Oh well, that didn't want to open. So as I said, I'm looking forward to opening this. I am aware that not all of the secrets and that are that good. Pot of Indulgence is quite a nice one. That's one of the higher priced ones at the moment. So we're going to push that over here so we've got the space down here. This is one of my old Blackwing mats. As you can tell, it does say 2010 across the bottom there. But let's jump straight into it. So this will be going up unedited on my YouTube channel. So we start off with Time Thief Regulator. I do apologise for the quality as well. Unfortunately, my normal camera's not working properly. Incantation Inception. So that's a new incantation ritual. Cataclysmic Scorching Sunburner. There's a level 8 Fire Fairy effect. If a face-up fire monster or monsters you control is destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half of the attack of one of those destroyed fire monsters in your graveyard. Okay, I quite like it. Fusion of Fire, that's definitely one that I'm going to put to one side because that's for my Salomon Greats. I do apologise for some of the mess on my desk. Ooh, straight off with an Ultra. Very, very nice. So I'm going to bring that up, see if we can... No, unfortunately that's not going to play ball at all, is it? That is Shiranui Skill Saga Supremacy, which is the new Shiranui link. So the link 3, top, middle, left, middle, and bottom middle. So up, down, and left. Requires 2+ zombie monsters. Synchro summon monsters synchro monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Fire monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target one of your banished zombie synchro monsters and special summon it to a zone that this card points to. So that's quite nice. Let's put right there. So that's actually really, really nice to start us off in the set. I am interested in the Shiranui support that's in this deck. I don't know how well I'm likely to use this, but we'll still have to wait and see. Let's turn my sleeves around, make it a bit easier. Then we have Legendary Secret of the Sixth Sam, Shiranui Style Success, Guard Dragon Justica. This is one of the archetypes that I'm really after. I am looking forward to that archetype, so I'm going to put that to one side along with Salomon Great Foxer. So starting this one off, we have Guard Dragon Gomedes, Prank Kid Roxy's, which was the which was a super in this Soul Fusion deck. Red Rising Dragon. I'm gonna look into this one a little bit more. I'm not entirely sure about it at the moment. Salomon Great Paro, which is Falco on Wygo Pro. So that's going to one side. World Legacy World Arc, which I'm going to put with the Guard Dragons for now because off the top of my head I can't remember which card it is. We then have a super which is Valkyrie Vert, which I'm guessing is green for German. German and green in German, should I say. Um, it's the first Valkyrie card that I've ever pulled, so I don't know the archetype too well. But still quite nice to get. Time Thief Flyback, that's their normal trap card. So I can dig them out later. Update Jammer, Cyburst Link, that's quite a nice little one. So I'm going to put that with the Cinnamon Greats. And Time Thief Bezel Ship, or Bezel Ship. So we start this one off with Summon Over, which is a field spell. Each time a monster or monsters is special summoned, place one summon counter on this card with a maximum of 6. This card with 6 summon counters cannot be destroyed by card effects. At the start of each main phase 1, if this card has 6 counters, the turn player can activate this effect. They send this card to the graveyard, and if they do, they send all special summoned monsters their opponent controls to the graveyard. So, I'm not going to lie, that helps against the U-Link boards, the extra link boards. However, most of the extra link boards include Nightmare Phoenix, which can pop a spell trap, so it's not all good. Aloof Lupine, there we go. That's one of the ones that I was after. So it is a beast, but it's going to stay within the commons pile for the time being, but that will be coming out. Subterra Guru, Salomon Great Sunlight Wolf, need 3 of these for the deck, so I'm really happy to be able to get it. Guard Dragon, can't even speak, Guard Dragon LP, so it's one of the new Guard Dragon links. So I'll cover the Guard Dragons in more detail in another video. Orcust Nightmare, Child's Play. Each time your opponent summons a monster or monsters, gain 300 life points. Your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle while you have while you have 10,000 or more life points. So if oh wow, you literally only have to summon this. You activate this on your first turn. Your opponent goes off, and they only have to summon 7 monsters, and that's both normals and specials. By the way, it doesn't stipulate it has to be special summons. They only have to summon 7 monsters, and you take no battle damage. I like it. I actually quite like that. That is going to be a spicy little tech card. TG Booster Raptor and Unisong Tuning. On to the next pack. Cyburst Wicked, which will be going down with the Cinnamon Greats. Another Incantation Inception. Time Thief Hack, which is their continuous spell. And again, I'll cover Guard Dragons and Time Thieves in separate videos. I can do that with better camera work as well then. Another Cataclysmic Scorching Sunburner, TG Screw Serpent, which is a level 4 Sea Serpent Tuner monster. And nice, Guard Dragon Pisty, or Pisty, depending on how you want to pronounce it, which is quite nice. Guard Dragon Promenes, Salomon Great Wolfie, and Psychic Tracker. Ah, I've got a feeling that is Psychic Wielder, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to put that to one side in case we do pull a Psychic Wielder, because they look very, very similar off the top of my head. So I do apologise, this is hurting me a little bit doing this. So carrying on, we have another Guard Dragon Garmedes, Guard Dragon Core Awakening, Time Thief Winder, Hyper Psychic Riser, which is one of the new synchros, and Guard Dragon Argopane, so that's the point up, point down one. So I've got one each so far of the Guard Dragons, which I'm more than happy with. Shirinui Styles Solemnity, that's how you pronounce it. Legendary Secret of 6 Sam, and Shirinui Style Success, and Performing Power Claybreaker. Claybaker. Sounds better, but no, it's Breaker, not Baker. So, on to the next pack we have, this is our 6th pack, got 6 more left after this. So, my head is not working out the maths. So, another Prank Kid Roxy's, Neo Space Connector, so there you go. There's the 2 promos from Soul Fusion in one pack. Quite nice. Shirinui Swordmaster, Super Armoured Robot Armed Black Iron Sea. And I said that slowly on purpose because I didn't want to muck that one up. That's an insect, so that I think I'm going to have to look further into that one. Guard Dragon Andrake, and Shirinui Squire for our next super. Subterra Succession, Time Thief Redoer, and Cyburst Integrator, which I'm going to put up with the Salomon Greats. Most of my Cyburst cards are going to go up here with the Salomon Greats, just because they are Cybursts. And I've got a couple of deck ideas, which I want to do, so it's always helpful. Salomon Great Paro. This isn't Falcon, we've already had Falcon. Okay. Edge of the Ring. Another Red Rising Dragon. Dark Factory of More Production. You can send one monster from your hand or field to the graveyard, draw one card. You can only use this effect of this. It's a hard once per turn. Of Dark Factory of More Production once per turn. So, okay, not too bad. And we have another Ultra, and it's another Shirinui. Ghost meets Gale, a Shirinui story. If your opponent controls a monster, discard one zombie monster. Special summon one Shirinui monster with a different name from your deck or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except zombie monsters for the rest of the turn after this card resolves. You can only activate one Ghost Meets Gale Shirinui story once per turn. So, as I said, I'm intrigued with the Shirinui stuff, and the fact that our first 2 Ultras are both Shirinui. I'm not going to lie, I quite like. I know you can't quite see me Guard Dragons properly, where they're up there. TG Booster Raptor again, Time Thief Bezel Ship, Flyback, and Unitong Tuning. So I'm going to keep them up there. I know they're hidden behind my webcam, but I can worry about them afterwards. Catch Eve level 2, which is a Cyburst. That isn't used in one of the decks, but I will put it with them because I might use it in my Cyburst deck when I read its effect properly later. TG Tank Grub, Cyburst Converter, Guard Dragon Gamidi. So that's a playset, and we're not even halfway through the box. We're not even halfway through the box. That's a playset. I'm happy. Guard Dragon Cataclysm. Tribute one dragon monster, then target 2 cards on the field, destroy them. You can only activate this card once per turn. So it's a hard once per turn. And Guard Dragon Argopane again. Nice. Legendary of 6 Sam. Squid. Once per turn, when this card is targeted for an attack by an opponent's monster, you can send this card you control to another of your main monster zones. Then special summon one Squid Ink token. Uh, attacks question mark. This token's attack becomes that opponent's monster's attack. While this card is in your leftmost or rightmost monster zone, your opponent's monsters with attack less than or equal to this card's defense cannot target it for attacks. Okay, I'm not keen. Don't like it. Another Guard Dragon Prometheus. So 4 packs left to go on the right hand side. Time Thief Winder. Guard Dragon Core Awakening. Another Neospace Connector. Cyber Synchron. Quite like that. And next, which is for the Elemental Heroes cards. You know what? As it's a Shirinui, and I've only got Shirinuis there. Put them up there. Another Psychic Tracker. Shinobi Necro. Another of the Guard Dragon Vanilla. And Beazle Ship. Roxas, Edge of the Ring, Cyber's Wicked, Catch Eve level 2. Brilliant. That's the fusion I wanted. Salamangreat Violet Chimera. Uh, so I'm going to take it off screen just to read it quickly. It is a Cybers Fusion level 8 effect monster. Requires 1 Salamangreat monster and 1 Link monster. If this card is fusion summoned, you can make this card gain attack equal to half of the combined original attacks of the materials used to summon it until the end of this turn. Once per battle, during damage calculation, if this monster battles a monster whose attack is different from its original attack, quick effect, you can double this card's attack during damage calculation only. If this card that was fusion summoned using Salamangreat Violet Chimera as a material battles a monster, that monster's attack becomes 0 during damage calculation only. So they all have basically a reincarnation effect. So if I use this and a link monster to go into another one of these, not only will it gain 1400 plus half of the link monster's attack, it then gains that extra effect so that when it battles, it drops that opponent's monster to 0 and it can double its attack, so it's GG. So really happy to get that. Then we have Thunderclap Monk for our next super. Another Salamangreat Wolfie, Orcust Nightmare, and Shirinui Style Success. So I'm going to leave that there and I'll sort out, I'll put that back there. I'm going to sort out the rest of the cards later once I'm off stream. So we are live to Twitch as well right now. So do come along to that. Orchestrated Release, so that's for the Orcusts. Well, I say it's for the Orcusts. Tribute 2 machine monsters, then target 1 monster in your grave, special summon it. If your opponent controls a link monster, you can target 2 monsters. Instead, you can only use... Oh, that's actually quite nasty. Brilliant in Cyber Dragons. Absolutely brilliant in Cyber Dragons. Orcusts are pretty good as well, because I know they're machines. Guard Dragon Communities again. Time Thief Winder. Speed Burst Dragon. Okay. It's a level 6 dragon effect monster. 2400 attack, 600 defense. Okay, not the best of stats for a level 6, but let's hope its effect makes up for it. When you take effect damage, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the damage you took, and if you do, you gain life points equal to half of that damage you inflicted. When this card is tribute summoned, you can add 2 rocket monsters with different names from your deck to your hand, and you can only use each effect once per turn. So basically, you only take half the damage, but deal the full amount of damage to your opponent is effectively what that first effect does. Another Guard Dragon Pesty, Guard Dragon Prometheus again, Union Song Tuning, Claybreaker, and Shinobi Necro. This, in theory, hopefully, is a secret. I am really hoping this is a secret. Because this is the last one in the box on that side. Arm Black INC, TG Tank Grub, Cyber's Converter, Cataclysmic Scorching Sunburner, Medolce Petting Chesure? I'm going to apologise for mispronouncing that name completely. It's another Medolce. Sky Striker Ace Kana, or Kina. Out of the Sky Striker Link monsters, I think this is actually the worst one. If I'm totally honest, I think this is the worst one. Because all it does is gain you 100 life points immediately after a Sky Striker spell or its effect is activated. Okay, so it's not too bad, but yeah, unless you can go straight into this and then continue all your plays off to be able to go do anything else, it's not worth. I don't think that's worth it. Another Shiranui style Solomon Tea, Legendary 6 Sam, and Successor. So where the hell's my secret? Where the hell was my secret in that? I didn't get a secret that side. Am I going to get 2 on the other side now? I'm a little bit dubious. So starting off with Clock Lizard, that's step 1 that I definitely needed. Time Thief Regulator, Orchestrated Release again, TG Tank Grub, Apple of Enlightenment, which is for Valkyries for the rare, Neos Fusion for a super, Squirt Squid, Lost Time, and Salomon Great Wolfie. Lost Time's not worth it. If your opponent's life points is 4,000 or higher, your life point becomes 1,000 less than theirs. You can only activate 1 Lost Time per turn. I don't like it. Unless you're right on the back foot, don't like it. Subterra Guru, Salomon Great Paro, Time Thief Winder, Cyber Synchron, another super, Shiranui Spectral Sword Shade, Salomon Great Foxer, Sword Saga, Subterra Succession, and Extra Ceratops. Oh, this is the extra deck one. When a monster in the extra monster zone is destroyed by battle with a monster in the main monster zone and sent to the grave, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position to the field of that destroyed monster's owner. You can only use this effect of Extra Ceratops once per turn. If this card special summon this way is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you draw a card. Okay, I like it, but I don't like it. Because if you summon to your opponent's side of the field, you're kind of screwed. Cataclysmic Sunburner again, another the Incantation Ritual, Armed Black Iron Sea, Swordmaster, the new Incantation Chalice Slime, which is a new ritual monster, level 7. Its effects are so-so. Well, we've got at least one secret. It's not one of the ones I wanted, but I'll take it. And it is TG Trident Launcher. So it's the new TG Link, which has all 3 bottom arrows. Is a machine link effect monster, link 3 as I said, with 2200 attack. Requires 2+ effect monsters, including a TG Tuner. If this card is link summoned, you can special summon 3 TG monsters one from hand, one from deck, and one from grave in defense position to zones this card points to. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except TG monsters. You can only use this effect to TG Trident Launcher once per turn. Your opponent cannot target TG Synchro monsters this card points to with card effects. Wow, that is insane for the TGs. I may be looking at building a TG deck at some point. So that is going to go just there for the time being. And then we have Legendary Secret 6 Sam, Unisong Tuning, and TG Booster Raptor again. So to keep box ratios of what we should be getting in these sets, I should see 2 secrets on this side of the box. Shurinui Squire Saga, Guard Dragon Core Awakening, Cyberburst Converter, Haita the Fire Charmer Ablaze. It's a spellcaster linked to bottom left, bottom right, requiring 2 monsters, including a fire monster. This card is always treated as a familiar possessed card. You can target 1 fire monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your zone this card points to. If this linked summon card is destroyed by battle or is destroyed by an opponent's card effect while in its owner's monster zone, you can add 1 fire monster with 1500 or less attack from deck to hand. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. Can I just point out that this can add Ash Blossom? Give me 1 sec. I do believe, and I will correct myself right in a moment if I am wrong. But I've got a funny feeling that I can actually add Ash to hand. Do I have one sitting to one side? No, I don't have one in there. That's upsetting. It might be in this one. Sorry. Okay. Present ribbon. Don't know where that actually come from. I should have an Ash Blossom in here. Or not. Where are they? Oh wow, I do not know where that's actually gone. No, they're going to be in one of my bigger boxes. That's fine. I'm not searching for that right now. But yeah, Ash Blossom's a fire monster that has less than 1500 attack. So this card can search it out the deck if it's sent to the grave. Ooh, spicy. Thunderclap Monk, Cyberburst Integrator, Salmon Great Wolfie, Squirt Squid, and another Sword Saga. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not holding my breath for the rest of these packs, if I'm totally honest. I've got some of what I wanted, but I need to see more Salmon Great links ASAP out the rest of these. TG Tank Grub, Salmon Great Paro, Clock Lizard, Time Thief Regulator, TG Screw Serpent, Guard Dragon Pesty, Charge Play, Update Jammer, and Psychic Tracker. So that's a playset of the Psychic Tracker now. Update Jammer up there, and you there. So, 7 packs left. I have 2 Ultras still to find, and a Secret still to find. If this box conforms to the 2 Secret 4 Ultra ratio. So, Cyberburst Wicked, Neospace Connector, Time Thief Hack, Apple of Enlightenment is our rare. So Synchro, TG Star Guardian, so it's one of the new TGs, which is a synchro tuner effect monster, and just so happens to be an ultra. So that's 3 ultras. So I'm going to put that there for now. I can worry about that afterwards. Snowy Necro, Time Thief Redoer, Booster Raptor again, and Shirinui Star Success. So I've got one more secret and one more ultra that I should pull out the last 6 packs. I hope. Coral Awakening, Near Space Connector, Edge of the Ring, TG Screw Serpent, Final Light. Wow, that was back to back ultra. That was literally a back to back ultra. Final Light is for Valkyrie, so I will look into them a bit more. For those that have already seen it, you got the Salomon Great Wolfie behind him. Time Thief Bezel Ship, Sword Saga, and Orcust Nightmare. So, as long as I get a secret out of these last 5 packs, I'll be happy. If I don't, I am going to be upset that that was the only secret that I've pulled, and I'll be going through all of these cards hoping that I haven't missed it. Because that was in the top pack. That was in one of the top packs, which means that I may have missed it. Clock Lizard, Catch Eye level 2, Swordmaster, Cyber's Wicked, Detonate Deleter for our rare. It's a fusion, hold on. That fusion for them was a rare 2200. It's the Trickstar fusion. Okay. Your Cyberse. Band Sweet Guitar. Got it. Got another Vanilla, Cyberse Integrator, and Clay Breaker. 4 packs. It's getting awfully close to not getting that second secret. I've got my 4 ultras. I just need one more secret, and that will keep the ratio to the box. And that will keep me happy. Incantation Inception, Orchestrated Release, Red Rising Dragon, Lapis Dragon, and that's a super, which is Guard Dragon. Foxer, Time Loss, Reader, and another Shirinui spell. So, bearing in mind, I've grouped all the Cyberse together. That's the Cyberse pile. And that top one's the Guard Dragon pile. And that's just out of one box. So I dread to think what them piles would be like after a case. Tank Grub, Subterra Guru, Roxy's, Squire Saga, Screw Serpent, and it's an effect monster, 2400 attack, 1800 defense. Yes! Oh yes! I am so happy to have got that. Fantastical Dragon Phantasme is my other secret. Oh, I am so happy to get that. So, this card reads as follows. If your opponent special summons a link monster or monsters, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand, draw cards equal to the number of link monsters your opponent controls +1, then shuffle cards from your hand into the deck equal to the number of link monsters that they control. So it's a +1. It's a +1. All day long it's a +1. Hashtag better than desires. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a monster or monsters you control, quick effect, you can discard 1 card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it, and you can only use each effect of Fantastical Dragon Phantasme once per turn. So it's complete targeting for one time on your side of the field. And it's a +1 all day long. It's Sayuja as in the main deck. I like it. Except this could draw 6. and put back 5 if your opponent's U-linked. And one of them 6 could be your out to that board. I definitely like it. So that can go down there with the other secret. So Squirt Squid, Orcust Nightmare, so that's at least a playset of that one which I've got, which is not too bad. So last 2 packs, can we get a Ultra or a Secret out of these and push our luck? I doubt it, but we can try. Time Thief Regulator, Super Armoured Robot Armed Black Iron C, Near Space Connector, Dark Factory of More Production, Monster with 1500 attack, 0 defense, Shirinui Squire, so it's only a super, that's fine. That's 3, that's now 4 Psychic Trackers, and what with an extra Foxer in that lot. So this is the last one, so we'll get rid of the box. Keep them there. Let's move the Guard Dragons across now, so that they're in view. So Psychic Trackers can come up. That's the 4 Ultras just there, and then you've got the 2 Secrets, which is TG Trident Launcher and Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, which I'm so happy to have pulled, because that is one of the other pricey cards in here at the minute. Time Thief Hack, Summon Order, Cyberburst Converter, Salamon Great Paro, Guard Dragon Cataclysm, and another Sky Striker Ace Kyner, and another Guard Dragon, Time Thief, and Unisong. So, overall, I do apologise, I do need to shift across because that was getting painful on me back and shoulder because I'm having to reach around a tripod. I actually can't complain with that set. I actually really can't complain with that. It was touch and go, and I'm not going to lie, it was touch and go to start with. But I've got a load of Salamon Great and Cyberburst, Cyberburst cards that I want to look at. I will be building a Salamon Great deck, so I'm going to have to unfortunately go and get a load of singles of some of the rares, because I did not get that many of the Salamon Great rares. I just noticed that. So I've got one of the Fusion and one Salamon Great Wolf and Fusion of Fire. That's it for the Salamon Great rares out of this box. So I'm happy because I've got the Salamon Great Violet Chimera, which I'm only running one of anyway, so I'm happy about that. I do, however, now need to pick up 2 more Wolf, because that is definitely needed. Guard Dragons, 1, 2, 3 Petsy, 3 Gargapane, and 1 LP. I'd have preferred 2, 2, 3 if I'm honest, or 3, 3, 2. But it depends on my build with them, depends on the numbers. So as I said, overall, brilliant set. Let me know down in the comment section what you think, and I will see you in my next video. Now going to go back to live streaming on Why Go Pro.